morning, ladies and gentlemen. This weekend, tomorrow, I'm going to do for the first time a chuck roast. Never did that before on a smoker. Have done them in the crock pot. They've come out very, very nice. So what I did is I decided to marinate this chuck roast as I do most of the meat that I do have. And I used a combination of Worcestershire, teriyaki, chicken broth, and a little bit of oil to mix in there. And I've used my own Texas rub that I call, which is a mixture of spices. And I've also gone with this bottle of roast rub by Sweet Lou's, and I've put quite a bit of that in there as well. So I have this sitting since yesterday. It'll go another 24 hours. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to coat this all with Sweet Lou's roast rub, and I'm going to put it on the smoker, keep it low at around 225, and let it cook until I get an internal temperature of 205 and the meat starts breaking apart. I'm virtually going to do this very similar to a brisket, in which I'm going to cook it, let it go to 150, 160. I'm going to wrap it in foil, and then I'm going to let it go till 205. All right, we'll catch up with you later. Take it easy. Bye-bye now. Okay, here we are. We're just started our smoking effort. You can see some smoke coming out of there. Got that adjusted a little bit first time I did it. Secondly, the internal temperature of the meat is, you can't see it from here, but I don't know if I can do this right. Oh, okay. It says the internal is 54 degrees right now. Now, here's something interesting. The Maverick says 237, and this guy says roughly 195 to 200. Okay, so I got a little difference here, but I'm going to see what happens, because I've always thought that the Maverick was over what it was supposed to be. But I'm going to try the cook relying on the Maverick this time instead of the thermometer on the lid. Curious to see, because sometimes I thought that the meat would come out a little more overdone, not overdone, but more burned than I wish, and I wanted it lighter in color. So I'm going to try going along with the Maverick this time. All right, I'll check you later when I foil the meat, but I'll give you a quick peek because I don't want to lose my temperature. And as you see, we got a lot of smoke, and here's my chuck roast now. If you can see it through the smoke, there it is. Got a pan of water over here, and there's the chuck roast. Hopefully in 2 hours it'll be 150, and I'll be able to foil it and let it go from there. All right, you guys, we'll see you later at foil time. I couldn't wait, so I came out here after an hour to take a look at this, and it seems like it's really moving along very nicely. You may notice in this picture that the meat looks very juicy, and it really is, and having the pan of water in the firebox doesn't hurt as well. Okay, the meat's hit 160 degrees, so it's foil time, and I'm going to get ready now to place it in a pan and cover it with foil. All right, I've placed the meat into a nice little aluminum pan, and I've added some apple juice. You can add beef broth if you like. Continue with the probe to measure the temperature, and I'm going to cover it with tin foil and set it back in. All right, we foil covered the roast about an hour ago. Temperature is running about 219 on the Maverick. Let's see if I can get in there and give you a shot of that. Yeah, 163 internal temperature. I want it to go to 205 so I can just tear it apart nice and easy. 219 on the temperature in the pit. If you look at the thermometer on the lid, you can see that this guy is getting up there. He's just a shade under 200 according to that, but it's 214, 215-ish, 219, excuse me, on the Maverick. So I've been following the Maverick this time in order to gauge it. If you notice the damper on top of the chimney, I only have this 1/3 of the way open. I took some advice from Smoke, who was making adjustments on his smoker, and I've been doing that, and I've been finding I can keep the temperature more even, so that's where we are at this point. Okay, Maverick is saying I got 198 degrees on the internal temperature. It's running at 223 at this point. Coming down to the end, I've got a nice fire going inside. You can see the flames. The coals are really nice. I've been experimenting today. I'm about to wrap this up. When it hits 205, I'm only at 198. I should be getting close, another 7 degrees. But I've been regulating the top of the chimney, and for most of this cook, I had this 1/3 open over here. But what it has allowed me to do is to keep more air going into the cooking firebox chamber, so that I can have more of a flame going in there. So I've used a little bit more wood, which I don't really mind because I only use about a full bag a month. So what I've got here is nice red coals and a flame going on inside the firebox, which I really like, and that works out really good. And so I get a cleaner burn. And I got good smoke, clean smoke coming out, and this thing is almost getting there. See, I was running about 214 degrees, so I decided to come out and open everything up because at this point in time, so close to the end, I want to get it real hot, push it over the top to 205, and internal temperature, and then pull it. But what this has allowed me is that at the end, I don't have to add any more wood. And if I don't have to anymore, then these coals will then eventually just die down. And by late tonight, by 10:30, 11 o'clock p.m., I'll come out here and shut it down and put a cover on it so that the weather won't get at it. All right, so this is just a little discussion on operationality of the pit and what to expect. And the interesting other thing is that while this is saying 235 on the Maverick, the actual pit temperature says it's just a little over 200, which is also interesting as well. Okay, guys, we'll talk to you later when we pull this off of the grill. Bye-bye. Okay, I've pulled the roast off of the grill. You can see what it looks like. It's got great color to it. The meat inside the roast itself has got a little bit of color as well. I like that. You can see some of the Sweet Lou's rub on top. I tried to tear it apart with 2 forks and did not have much success, so I'm going to slice it up, and you will see the results of that shortly. Okay, I've just finished slicing all the meat up, just like as if it was a brisket. The meat appears very juicy. It does taste very well, very yummy, and we're going to set it up and plate it for dinner. I split, and it was excellent. It was very tasty. Looks almost like a brisket, a little different in flavor and taste than a brisket, but very nice indeed, and I would definitely do it again. The roast rub from Sweet Lou's adds an excellent flavor. I would recommend that as well. Well, as the dinner is drawn to a conclusion, the coals are dying down. Nice layer of coals in here. Could actually probably start another fire if I really was inclined to do so. I like cleaning the grill when it's hot, so I've already cleaned the grill. And so this is it. This is the evening comes to an end. The flag is at low level, so that means the winds. There's our sky. And may all your cooks be happy ones. Take care now.